Hi, I'm Jen, and I'm one half of Jen and M Films, the writer of The Art of Forgiveness and also its script supervisor. So a bit about myself. I have recently just graduated from the London Film School and have got my master's in screenwriting. This film was really about dipping our toes into making a short film and seeing what we could do, what we can improve on. And I think collectively we did a very good job, so well done everybody.
Hi, I'm Emily. I was the assistant director and producer on The Art of Forgiveness. I was also the makeup artist and clap loader on set. I originally got into filming through my undergraduate degree, which was in screenwriting. That's where me and Jen met. During our second year, we had a module where we could make a short film, and I produced it and I wrote it. I fell in love with producing. I loved it. I didn't think I would at first, but I felt like my confidence built doing it once. And now I can bring that into my other projects. So my day on set consisted of making sure that everyone was up to speed, that they were okay, that they had everything they needed, that everything was running on time. As I was also the makeup artist, it meant that when they were ready, I could do the actor's makeup and check in.
Hi, I'm John and I played Ewan in The Art of Forgiveness.
Hi, my name is Kristen Japp and I played the role of Lissy in The Art of Forgiveness.
My name is Philip Redgrave and I played Ted in The Art of Forgiveness.
I played Ewan, who's the protagonist in The Art of Forgiveness. I had to establish relationships with both the other actors, Kristen and Phil, on set and off set, making sure that our relationships on camera were believable by, getting to know each other, seeing what sort of things worked and didn't work.
I think a big part of being an actor on a set on anything is getting to know everybody and making sure that everyone is having a good time.
The experience on set was amazing. Couldn't have asked for a better time.
We all lived together whilst we were filming, so all cast and crew was based in the same house, which created a really great working environment because we were basically with each other all the time for several days. So we had so much fun.
Overall, it was just a very nice experience to kind of work in one area and then just go, right, that's it. The work's done for today. Let's relax. Let's chill out. Let's watch a film. Let's go on 1 a.m. walks around Leyland. And that was, I think, probably the thing that I enjoyed most about the experience was the fact that it was a place that I'd never been to before. I got to kind of explore it in my free time. And crucially as well, I think, obviously, I was fairly well acquainted with some of the crew, but there were also new people that I got to meet as well, and that's probably what I enjoyed most about the experience, was being somewhere new with people that I know, but also meeting new people.
Hey, I'm Luke Torrington, and I was the camera operator on the set of The Art of Forgiveness. My role on set was to make sure that everything looked good on the camera. So that whether that was like the lighting on the actor's face or the props in the scene, and if something needed changing, I'd ask someone like the gaffer to control lighting to help me change it. As far as like working on the set goes, it was amazing. Everyone on there was dead kind, dead creative and amazing at what they do. They were all just incredible. Whether that was the actors, the director, producers, everyone was just amazing.
When Jen told me her idea for the film, I was just blown away. It was a fantastic idea, and it touched on themes that should be explored through film.
I really enjoyed the script. I thought it was a great script to work with. It has some really interesting characters.
Not everything is clear. It's kind of, a lot of it's open to interpretation. That's one thing that I really loved about the script and the project. There's no real good guys. There's no real bad guys. It's just kind of these people going through this horrible situation, not knowing really how to act or react.
When I first wrote the script, the process was very quick at first. It started off as a completely different film, and through my mentorship, I evolved this film into what it became and what you will see on screen. It started off with 4 characters, became 3, and I really wanted to focus on the topic of men's mental health, because it is a subject, especially up north, that I think isn't as spoken about. And the characters of Ewan and Ted, particularly, showcase this bond of a friendship that is very common up north, where one will speak about feelings, one won't. But through the story, they progress to the point where they're able to talk things through. And I think that is sort of the beating heart of the script, that yes, you might have a problem, but you can talk about it. I suppose not the thriller element, but the slightly darker side of the script that comes from the female character. I've always had a bit of a fascination with sort of morally grey female characters, and I think Lizzie is the embodiment of that. I can't give too much away, but you'll see why when you watch it. Kirsten did an amazing job, as well as John and Phil. They brought my characters to life.
Having the chance to do this and film with these people, it made me want to become a better filmmaker in myself and trying to create more content for this type of thing.
We have created something which we're all just so proud of, and it's amazing that we've got to this point, especially during COVID, because COVID has been a massive part of our lives, and the fact that we were able to film this thing, especially with getting COVID 2 weeks before filming, and everybody kind of testing and just being this big thing, we all managed to do it. And yeah, I just want to say well done to everybody, because it was just amazing, and we all had such a good laugh, and I think that's really important too.
This one time, well, I say this one time, a few times in which we were going through line runs of different scenes, and what I tend to do if I'm directing, or even if I'm just doing a general read through with actors, is, in order to help us memorize the lines better, I like to do runs where we read it in different assorted funny voices. And there were quite a few times on set where we'd slip into talking as if we were SpongeBob characters. In particular, I would break out the Plankton voice.
Ewan, please listen to me. There's something we need to talk about.
I remember one thing, on the last day we had to film a scene in the bathroom. Quite an intimate scene that it was, but we had me, Ethan, which is our DOP, and the sound engineer Ned all had to fit into this little bathtub with all of our equipment, which is a huge tripod, all the sound gear, everything. And also, whilst we're doing that, trying not to be seen in the mirror facing us.
I think I got stuck in the bath at one point when we were doing a scene where Ewan's in the bath. I think either I got stuck or I couldn't get up, which was funny.
Fuck.
Yeah, it was just a once in a lifetime opportunity for me, because I've only done photography and a little bit of video before. So working on something like this, it was brilliant for me, and to have that opportunity, I'll never forget what they did for me and helping me through that process of going from just a photographer to also working on film sets and stuff like that. It was brilliant. Thank you again to Jen, Emily, Ethan, everyone on set, actors. It was just brilliant, and I cannot wait to work with every single one of you again sometime, hopefully in the near future.
I hope that Jen and Em go on to do other projects that are as, intriguing, important, and mysterious, because it's been an absolute pleasure working with them, and I'd love to work with them again. I think for a first film, the set was run really professionally. We got all the shots that we needed, and we had room to explore different takes as well, which was good, to do scenes slightly differently each time. It was an absolute pleasure to work on The Art of Forgiveness.
Just want to say thank you to Jen and Em for letting me be on this production. If anyone ever see any other casting calls for future films, you should definitely go and work with them. It's been a great experience all over.
I'm so excited for everybody to see this film, because everybody just worked so hard on it, you know, from Luke and Ned, Nick, Elliot, Ethan, Phil, Ollie, Mark, John, Kirsten, and of course you all did so much, and of course the lovely people doing Airbnb. Thank you. I hope you all enjoy the film. It's been a privilege, and I hope we'll get to work together soon. Thank you.
It's been a joy to make this film, and I'm extremely grateful to everyone for giving their time to us and for believing in us. Also to everyone who supported us throughout the process and funded us. Thank you to the Kickstarter patrons. We couldn't have made it without you. So thank you so much.